On a blistering hot day in Houston, the roof is closed and the AC is going full steam. Today, it's game 2 of a 3-game weekend set between the New York Yankees and the Houston Astros. Stay tuned for Astros baseball next. Yohan Esposito will be on the mound for the Astros. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he has really struggled his last 3 outings. The ERA totally inflated. It's over 5. When you look at that, that's too many runs he's given up. And he's just not giving his team a chance to even get out the gate and win the game.
Into the box now, Yangervis Solarte. He will lead this one off today.
For the Yankees, shortstop, number 26.
Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. Harold, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Well, Matt, it's nice to wake up in a day game and know your ace is going to be on the mound. It's just one of those win days. Seems like you got to the park early, and before you know it, the game's going to be over and you're going to have a W.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
You know, this ball club has to be hoping they're going to see a turnaround from Nick Markakis. He went 0 for 3 last game. No big deal, only 3 ABs, but it was the way in which he looked going about those ABs. He didn't have a good look to him at all. We'll see if he can bounce back in this one.
Here's Michael Saunders now. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. And a ball, 1-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Two and 0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Goodness gracious, Matt. 100 miles an hour. No wonder he swung and missed. You're not catching up to that pitch. No way.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, Earl doesn't get a lot of complaints from players or coaches about his strike zone. He calls a good zone, and more importantly, he's consistent.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Stepping up now, number 99. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Now a flare out to left center. Lee ranging into the outfield. 2 down.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him up, but he clearly had it under control.
So striding in, Bill Blanchard. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to center field. Saunders is on his way home. And the run will cross to make this a 1-0 Yankee lead.
Well, after losing game 1 of the series, to get an RBI single in the first inning of game 2 is a good sign. This is a tough team, mentally tough, mentally strong, ready to go.
Here's Carlos Santana now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here's the 1-0. And that one right down Main Street.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Yeah. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Well, this has been a good at bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And this is fouled back and out of play. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. A run, a hit, and a man left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Yankees lead it 1-0. Tanaka will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he's been really good. He's got 2 wins in the last 3 starts. His team's had an opportunity to be in the game deep and late, and he's walked away, like I said, with 2 wins. So let's see if he's able to get 3 wins in 4 starts after this outing.
Now to the plate, Mike Trout. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. And this is taken outside for ball one. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, Harold. Despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Well, Matt, they're playing good ball. If you look at the standings, they got a nice, comfortable lead. But comfortable can be trouble. You got to stay focused, keep your foot on the pedal, and just continue to put that opponent away because this little lead can dwindle quick.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. The 1-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
2-2's the count.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And another foul ball. Another try at 2-2. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So here's Joe Mauer. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season. No doubt about that. First delivery to him on the way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Tell you what, that speed kills you, Matt. He walked him to get on. He nibbled, trying to make him swing the bat, and he didn't. And now he's on first base, and he falls behind this hitter 2-0. That speed will kill you.
Nobody out, runner on first. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Well, he gets a single the opposite way. Well, you would think after back-to-back-to-back pitches, he'd make that adjustment, and sure enough, he did.
Michael Lee.
Standing in, Michael Lee, and he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in the AL in RBIs entering play. Trout with his lead at second. The pitch. In there, strike 1.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Markakis, and this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and with it they've leapt in front now 3-1.
Boy, talk about how an inning can get away from you, right? 3-run homer already in this inning. They've yet to give up an out, and this could turn out to be one of those really ugly innings.
Digging in now, number 3, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1.
Well, Matt, we got 2 aces on the mound. They've already each given up a run here early in the game. I tell you what, it's not what you expected, but I do know this. You got to get them early before they settle in.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
This could be an interesting night for him. He gives up the extra base hit, and then he makes a location pitch that he needs to make. If he does that consistently, he'll have a good night.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. The 2-2 one more time. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Fernando Salas comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Fernando Salas.
Here's Albert now. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day.
Albert. Ho-ho.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
And they try to get Pujols to chase here, but he lays off. It's 1-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. 3 runs already home here. And here's a ball hit in the air, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matty, Joe Mauer is still a guy you have to be careful with. He went about his business last month very patient, very disciplined. He had an on-base percentage of over 500. When you get on base that often, you're going to score a lot of runs, and when you score runs, you're going to help your team win a lot of games.
He's set, and the pitch. Eric Ibar is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
When you're on the road, you look for that one guy that's going to be able to get that W for you, and you consider it a win day. He's starting off nice right now. 2 strikeouts in the bottom of the first. You got to be thinking, this is our guy. This is a chance to get a W.
Sent on the ground out to second. There is Dozier. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Nick Markakis.
Into the windup and the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. And a fastball just a bit up. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
3-1.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Digging in, Brian Dozier. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's set. Here it comes. And they'll start the at-bat with a sinker as this is chopped fouled at the plate. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a throw over, and the runner back easily. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball that gets up at 100 miles an hour. You just have to be ready to swing.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. The next 0-2. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Nobody out, runner on first. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Well, let's take a look at the Astros defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
Now at the plate, David Lowe. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
Here's the 0-1. A pitch out. The throw. And a good decision to pitch out that time as he is toast at second base.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base path so far in this one. But we'll see if this caught stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never like to run into outs, so they might play it a little safer going forward.
Now here it comes. And a fastball just a bit high.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup and he stayed right on it. Just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hard hit to first. Pujols has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Astros 3 and the Yankees 1. Digging in, David Lee as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
David Lee.
From the stretch. Swing at a high pop drifting into foul territory. Blanchard is there for it, and that's the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. In the outfield, Nick Markakis. Now get a hold of this. He played 398 games without committing an error. 398 games in a row. That's more than 2 seasons without committing an error. That's unthinkable.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. Solarte backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Batting ninth.
That's exactly
Left
what they
fielder,
wanted out of that pitch
number
up in the
70.
zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Stepping in now, number 70, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
1-1. Here it is. Swing and a little tapper. Ready on 1 and 2. Again, he sends it out of play. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
Nope.
And it's to 2 and 2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. 2 out, nobody on. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Mike Trout would be next. He's set. Here's the 3-2. He spoils another one and will do it again. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Astros 3 and the Yankees 1. A beautiful day here in the Space City as we're all set for the third inning in this one on MLB Network. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is an elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Standing in now, Yankees Solarte. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. First time up, he went down looking. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Slow bouncer to the right side, but that one rolls foul. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Altuve at second. He's got it. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Michael Saunders.
Striding in once again, Michael Saunders. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike.
He's done a nice job of getting those 2 quick outs before the 2 hitters coming to the plate right now, because he knows what's sitting down there down the order. So you stay aggressive against those little guys, try to get them out the way.
The windup and the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. And this is fouled at the plate. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a line drive, but foul. The 2-2 one more time. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it, as he wears him down and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. Ready for another chance? Mike Trout. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Mike Trout.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Count. Here it is. A changeup over the inside corner.
Not too often do you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Skied into very shallow right. And therefore it is Markakis, and that's your first out. So one gone now as you get a look there at where the Yankees stand currently in the American League East. Digging in to try it again, Joe Mauer.
And he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
Here comes the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 now to Mauer. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
The 2-0 on the way. That one's in there on the black. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now this is lined into left field for a base hit. So he's aboard with his second hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Michael Lee. Ball one. One 0 pitch is a circle change. It runs outside 2-0.
Clearly, they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
Here it comes, 2-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing you 2-0, and you put one right on the corner. He's not going to swing at it, and now all of a sudden you're back in the count again.
Squared that one up just a little late. Runners on first with one down. Just off the end of the bat. It's a foul ball, and he'll stick around.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Set to deal on 2-2. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Low moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, number 3.
Digging in for his second at bat, number 3. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Now a move over to first, and the runner will get back standing. And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Astros leave one, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. At the plate, number 99. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 99.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit down the third base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the left fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Bill Blanchard.
Digging in the switch hitter, Bill Blanchard. Into the windup and the pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Up next for the Yankees, third baseman, Carlos Santana.
Here's Carlos Santana now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
The windup and the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Score holds. It's 3-1. Darren O'Day answers the call
now
from the pen here in the
Yankees,
4th as they didn't
number
get the
56,
outing they were hoping for from their
Darren
starter.
O'Day.
Here's Albert now. Comes into this at bat
Leading
0
up
for
for the
1 in the
Astros.
ball game.
First baseman, Albert Pujols.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. One 0 count. Here it is. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
The 2-0 home now to Albert. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
2 balls, 1 strike.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. No problem here. 1 away.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Eric Ibar.
Here's Eric Ibar now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
When you face a guy with this kind of motion, you just take the first pitch. You hope it's not a strike, but you got to be able to read him. He just gives you a different look than anybody else.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Here it comes. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Here's the 2-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
Up next for the Astros, The shortstop, David.
Stepping in
Lee.
and ready for another shot, David Lee. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back. First pitch of the at-bat. A changeup floats outside here for ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. From the stretch, here's the pitch. To short, hit hard. Solarte fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. We'll see Nick Markakis when we come back. It's the Astros 3 and the Yankees 1. So coming to the plate, Nick Markakis. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Nick Markakis.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle, and Markakis has got himself a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Here's Brian Dozier now, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Ball 1.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
Pitch out, nothing doing. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Got a piece. It's 2-2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. David Lowe will be next. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Here's a look over to first. Runner back safely. Into the box, David Lowe. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 delivery. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Two 2-0 count and the pitch. And here's a ball grounded foul near first base coach Alfredo Griffin. He's set and the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Zach Cozart is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one.
Right there, Matt. You know, they get the leadoff man on and they haven't been able to advance him. That's why they're not scoring runs. You got to hit and run still. Do something to get that runner moving. Get aggressive.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
1-2.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Now another 1-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Yanks leave 1. They still trail it here 3-1. Stepping up to the plate, number 70 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded to short. There is Solarte, and he's set down, 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder Mike Trout.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Ready with the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Dozier fields it cleanly. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th.
Now batting, catcher Joe Mauer.
Digging in once again, Joe Mauer. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. A 1 pitch on its way, and a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch, and this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Drilled down the line. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Well, Matt, he's really been struggling recently, but this is the 3rd hit of the game right here. Maybe we're seeing signs that he's really going to start to come out of it and maybe stay out of it.
Ready once again, Michael Lee.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Slider stayed too low, ball 2.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close, and now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
Drilled to the right side. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He's been looking really good. Another hit, another multi-hit game. This hot streak has been really fun to watch him perform.
In now, number 3. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Mauer rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run will score from second base as they open it up now 4-1. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you can see, he's had a great first half as he leads the AL in that department. Ready for another shot now, Albert Pujols. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Looking to minimize the damage here. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Well, you can't fall back any further. This team they're playing right now is just too good. They're one of the best teams in the league, and they capitalize on mistakes. You got to get out of this inning if you want to have a chance to win this game.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on. You got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
Here's the 2-0. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Three 3-0 pitch on its way. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Number 87 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 87.
Eric Ibar will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Has a look, now the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Lined but speared on a hop. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 3 hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. 5 innings complete. It's the Astros 4 and the Yankees 1. Ready for another chance? Yangervis Solarte. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch that misses. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's another 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Lee fields it cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, left fielder, Michael Saunders.
Here's Michael Saunders now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
1 ball, no strikes.
The 1-0 delivery. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly by Pujols. And out at first as he almost beat him to the bag that time, but the foot just beats the runner for out number 2. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Digging in once again, number 99. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
This is a well-conditioned pitcher right here. His stamina is showing up. He's still throwing in the high 90s, and it's late in the game. Man, he's in shape.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Altuve onto the grass. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail it 4-1. Striding in once again, David Lee, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
David Lee.
In there for strike 1, 0-1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2 base hits this year. And we see that these guys are currently second in the AL in that department. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Altuve. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 0-1 pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes over to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
4 runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Solarte's got it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Digging in to try it again. Number 70. Base is empty in front of him with 1 away following the RBI ground out. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. 5 runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the pitch. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, Matt, I don't know if he was trying to go that way or if he's a little bit late. 96 mile an hour is tough to catch up to. But I got to give him credit. He did put the barrel on it.
Into the box now. Mike Trout pitches high. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. So he's in safely there following the 1-out steal of second. And with that, we take you to our team leaderboard to display the clubs with the most stolen bases so far this year. And as you can see, the Astros currently lead the AL in that department. 1 out and a runner on second base. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. Seared down the first baseline. Here's the 1-2. This is foul right side.
I don't know how he covered that pitch. That ball is a 2-strike fastball away, and I mean away, and he was able to get a piece of it.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now a big swing by Trout, and he connects on this one. That's out to deep left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run shot that time for Mike Trout. 24 home runs for him on the season, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
As a hitter, that feels so good. The previous pitch ran in on him, trying to get him off the plate. But the next pitch, he mashes it out of here. Goes to show you can't intimidate him.
Now batting, catcher, Joe Mauer.
So here's Joe Mauer, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
And now a pitch on the way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Saunders going back. Gone! Back-to-back homers. So it's a solo shot off the bat of Joe Mauer. Number 17 for him on the season, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers. But there is a need for short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael.
Standing in
Lee.
now, Michael Lee. So far 2 for 3 in this one. The 0-1 on its way, and a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Markakis is there, 2 down.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Stepping in now, number 3. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. A fastball that just misses inside. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. Full count. Here it comes. And he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Ready for another shot now. Albert Pujols. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he's back easily. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Here's the 1-1 delivery, and this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give him anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough to handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
I don't know about his decision not to swing there. Hitters count. You get a fastball middle in. That's the one you drive out of the ballpark.
Left field and deep. Saunders ranging back. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. We're through 6 full. The Astros lead it 8-1. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. It's on to the 7th now, with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. So digging in now, Bill Blanchard. You up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
1-1.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Ready on 1 and 2. Hit hard on the ground is short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, third baseman, Carlos Santana.
Here's Carlos Santana now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1 and 2 now.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Hard hit towards center. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Santana will take the turn and head for second now. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Last time through was a base hit. Set to deliver the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He's thrown a lot of pitches already, and man, this is a long AB. This at bat, when you look back at it, might be the one that takes him out of the game.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Full count, 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And this misses to Markakis. It's ball 4.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect him to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Here's Brian Dozier now. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Outside. 3-0 now.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
Here's the 3-0. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 3-2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2.
Center fielder number 11, David Lowe.
At the plate, David Lowe. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First offering on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Inside and low. 2-1. Two men are on with 2 men out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. The Yanks strand a pair. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Andrew Miller comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Andrew Miller.
Digging in the switch hitter, Eric Ibar. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Ibar.
Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Markakis has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, David Lee.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, David Lee. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. Here it comes. 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
2-0 count. Here it comes. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll be back in standing up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time. Ready with the 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Check swing on that fastball right there. Looked like he's ready to tomahawk that bad boy, but he was able to hold up.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball line foul up and over the Astro dugout. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Lifted in the air out to center field. Lowe is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, number 70.
Ready once again, number 70. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Right over the middle, knee high. Oh and 1, here it comes. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Runner back standing. A runner on first with 2 away. And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he's back standing. Another 1-2 delivery. Misses, ball 2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. 1 left for Houston. and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Justin Verlander enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
Justin Verlander.
Now in the box, Zach Cozart. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
Zach Cozart.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
Well, this is not how he wanted to come into this game out of the bullpen. The leadoff man of the inning, he finds himself down 3-0 in count. He's got to take a deep breath, refocus, and get back in this game.
Here it comes on 3-0. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Yangervis Solarte.
Now to the plate, Yangervis Solarte. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, Matt, he's been struggling, and they're coming right after him. He finds himself once again in an 0-2 count.
Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, they're down by a lot, but they've been able to string together now a couple hits in a row. This is a big inning. If they can turn it around, they still got a chance to get back in this game. They don't score here. This game's about over.
Here's Michael Saunders now. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
First pitch on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. First and second here with nobody out. Up top, it's 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Three and 0 now.
He's just thrashing out there right now. I don't think he knows where anything is going.
The 3-0 pitch. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. Three and 1. Here it is. Way in front of that fastball.
That right there, Matt, may be the best pitch in baseball. I don't know why people don't throw that high fastball more. It is so difficult for a hitter to raise your hands up and try to get on top of that ball. And before you do all that, it's by you.
Verlander deals the 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the two starting
99.
pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Digging in, number 99. He flew out in his last at bat. First pitch on its way from Verlander.
Nope. Ball.
And he lays off there 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. One and one, here it comes. The big curveball just misses apparently. Ball 2. He's set and the 2-1 pitch. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. On a line to shortstop. Quick throw to the bag. Not in time to double off the runner.
Now batting, the first baseman, Bill Blanchard.
Into the box, Bill Blanchard. He's set and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Lee has a beat on it. And that's the 3rd out. Yanks strand a pair. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw won't get him.
Well, he went for the big swing and ends up getting a swinging bunt. You couldn't have rolled the ball any better. Starts off the inning. Here we go. We're off and flying. A leadoff single.
So here's Joe Mauer. He's been scorching hot at the plate in this one. 4 hits, including a big fly thus far. He's set. Here it comes. A little late on the fastball here as this is bounced foul just off to the left. Strike 1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Markakis on the run. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter.
8-1 our score
fielder,
as you look at our in-game
Michael
line score.
Lee.
This one pretty much all over but the shouting. Now at the plate, Michael Lee. He went deep earlier and he's 2 for 4 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's a ball.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a snap move over to first. Runners back. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very
Now
effective
batting,
pitch for him. But here's the flip
3.
side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
In now, number 3, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here it comes, 1-0. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Fastball called strike 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Pulled softly out toward right, and that's in there. Base hit. Trout rounds third and is digging for the plate. Oh, and the throw by Markakis is a beauty. He is out at home plate.
Obviously, they got a little over-aggressive there. When you've got the lead like this, you can afford to do that a little more. We'll see if that lost run ends up being a factor at all.
Here's Albert now. Lays off 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 delivery. Here's a drive out to left center field. The runner scores from second. Here comes the runner around third on his way home. And he will score as well. And they're really putting some distance between them now as that lead gets even bigger.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Here's Eric Ibar now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. 0-2, here it is. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 9th inning coming up. It's the Astros 10 and the Yankees 1. Digging in and looking for more, Carlos Santana starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Now the pitch. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you gotta bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think he'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2. On deck is Nick Markakis. Now a swing and a ground ball, scooped up. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away.
Nick Markakis.
Stepping in, Nick Markakis. It was a walk in his last trip. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. But that'll ricochet off the facade out there in left center. And that's in there, base hit. And he's 2 for 2 as he's in there with a double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Into the box, Brian Dozier, as he grounds one briskly to short. On to first in time, and the Yankees are down to their final out now.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now batting, David Lowe. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Look, he's falling behind 3-1 right now. You got to know he knows he has a better matchup over there on the on-deck circle. I can see him pitching around this guy right now.
And he swings and misses. A good pitch there, and the Yankees are down to their final strike now.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Rolled slowly to first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game. Johan Esposito notches his 3rd win of the year. Tanaka couldn't get out of the first in this one as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros. 10 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Yankees, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 32 minutes. Our paid attendance at Minute Maid Park this afternoon, 40,950. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.